second épisode de notre petite série sur Game of Thrones. Donc on sort de la guerre des noces pourpres. On a vu mourir notre Lord Forrester, son fils aîné, Roderick. Et là, on avance petit à petit et on a eu un goré, un cochon. Et il y a du sang par terre. On sait quand même que, que c'est l'écuyer du roi, de l'ancien roi. Et qu'il était, comment ça s'appelle? Il était fermier avant. Donc il est passé écuyer pour on ne sait quelle raison. Donc on avance. On a vu que la maison est en feu. Il y a une charrette ici. Que faire? Donc on peut dire que c'était vraiment les noces pourpres juste avant. Que ça respectait plus ou moins la série. On peut regarder le chariot. Ah, la charrette du parrain. La charrette du père. Il doit se passer quelque chose de mal. Donc c'est des armes de Lord Bolton. On reconnaît bien la bannière du Lord Bolton. Surtout de son fils sadique.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on.
On va essayer de rejoindre le père.
I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
Bon, il insiste
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Alors on essaie de se défendre dans le QTE.
No.
Ah, le père est totalement mort.
Have that sword, boy.
Et on va devoir.
Fuck you.
Allez, fuck you. Oh là, c'est mal parti.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
On a le choix entre la fourche et la hache.
You are a pig farmer, aren't you?
On va essayer ça. Allez, hop, fuck off. Allez, merci. On rentre dedans, on prend l'épée. C'est bon, ça pique. Allez, merci.
Mercy, please. I beg of
Alors,
you. I have a family.
que c'est un soldat.
I have no quarrel with you. I was
On
only
peut l'épargner, on peut le tuer. Que faire? Allez, on l'épargne. On l'épargne parce que le Lord Bolton, il peut réagir pour ça face à nous.
That much I promise.
Donc on l'a épargné. Espérons qu'on a fait le bon choix. Parce que vu qu'on a tué quand même un homme, des Bolton
Father?
ou des Whitetail,
Quel,
ça peut nous retourner contre ça.
you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Ah, bah l'assistant est morte. Bon. Il a vraiment une VDM lui.
I tried to stop them.
Allez. Après le papa. On va remarquer quand même que c'est un jeu très beau. Hein. Il est très bien fait graphiquement ce jeu. Bon c'est sûr ce n'est pas la qualité d'un FIFA, d'un Fallout ou... Mais aussi il n'y a pas le même budget, il est vraiment beau. Allez on arrive au monde offert, au bastion de la maison des Forest. Avec une jambe totalement pétée.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Carrot!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Ah, le tableau de la famille. On peut remarquer
Two Whitehill
Roderick.
soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Allez, on va soigner la plaie à l'ancienne
Blade
façon.
cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Oh là,
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
oh là, ça va être gore. Ah. Ah. Les muscles de la jambe. Ah, il met des asticots dedans.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and
Donc du coup,
betrayal.
qui sera le lord de...
Greater houses than ours have
à la
fallen
tête
in
des
times
Foresters?
such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although
Ah,
he is young
c'est...
and altogether unprepared to lead.
C'est un jeune. Hein.
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I
Il y a des
understand from your
asticots
uncle
dans...
that Lord Forrester
dans la
saved
plaie.
your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in
On
the
va
art
pas
of
dire qu'on a un
warcraft.
message.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Bah, il a pas l'air d'avoir du mal.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Alors, on va voir un peu à quoi ressemblent les alentours. Le siège de Lord. La fenêtre. On va regarder à travers.
The Ironwood Grove.
Le bosquet des Ferrucci. Très belle bâtisse, en tout cas, on peut voir. Très belle maîtrise du bois. Leur symbole de l'arbre, on dirait un petit peu celui de Seigneur des Anneaux, qui représente les hommes de, je sais plus. Ça me fait penser à Ant, en tout cas. Bon, regardez la tapisserie.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
Donc
Although,
c'est une des
I wonder
filles.
if they'll bring her home.
Donc ça c'est Lord Forrester. Roderick, son fils aîné, bon les deux sont décédés malheureusement. Ryan c'est le
Ryan.
petit dernier je crois.
Never easy being the fourth born son.
Ouais, le quatrième. Talia et Ethan, c'est Ethan qui est
Talia and
le
Ethan.
Lord.
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Asher c'est celui qui a été exilé.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
De toute façon on peut en apprendre plus sur le codex.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrid. Look, I'll show you.
On va un petit peu piquer les verres. Bah, c'est sûr c'est pas appétissant de voir ça. On va prendre une petite herbe médicinale, ça peut toujours être utile.
This might help.
On va ramasser le petit bandage. Toujours utile d'avoir un bandage sur soi. J'espère en tout cas qu'on pourra encore et encore l'utiliser. Ce personnage parce qu'il est assez intriguant.
I may be
On va parler avec lui.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you.
C'est à qui déjà qu'il faut donner l'épée?
Can I go now?
Allez, on y va. On y
I
go.
believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
Yes,
Our family-
it's so true.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Elle me
Yet
fait un
he
peu
was
penser
unable
à
to save his own son.
Sansa Stark.
You were with Roderick, no?
Ouais.
I'm sure
Okay.
it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
On ne doit pas dire
Said he loved you.
le secret, on doit le dire qu'à l'oncle.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Ouais, mais on l'a tué.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed. So what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send me away.
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're
Oh,
sending
mio.
him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk.
On va essayer d'assister à rester ici.
I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock, and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said,
Allez, on a tenu notre
the
promesse.
North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Qu'est-ce que le bosquet du Nord?
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Ah, bah il va devenir patrouilleur de la garde de nuit, sûrement.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
L'honneur est important au Moyen-Âge.
Garrett, wait!
Voilà, on va récupérer le petit collier.
Be safe.
C'est sûrement le collier porte-bonheur de Talia. Donc on va s'arrêter là parce qu'on va sûrement changer de personnage vu que le fameux écuyer est parti pour le mur malheureusement. Donc si cette vidéo t'a plu, tu peux t'abonner, liker, commenter, partager la vidéo. C'était Red Gamer en commande sur le jeu Game of Thrones. Je vous dis à la prochaine pour l'épisode 3. Ciao ciao.